What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to make a video of some RC pointers and, well, let's just get right into it. So I got the Phaser here, my 1966 Chevy Fleetside, and I've got a package here. And inside this package are some batteries that I ordered specifically for this truck. If you remember, I don't run Deans. I have one Deans battery that came with like an old Element truck that I bought secondhand, and I don't run any of that. So I picked up some Z2S lipos for this truck. I did the best I could with the measurements given to me from Amazon, and so we're gonna take the body off and hope that these things fit the way that I think they should. So let's get into the packaging here first. And don't worry, we will get to the RC pointers. This is just taking place while we do the things that we do. So, get a little card, you get a sticker, you always get a sticker with Z batteries, which is cool. I can appreciate that. And then this is a 2-pack, and these can be used for other trucks as well. So, 2-cell hard case 50C 7.4 volt 5200 milliamp 2S Z packs. We'll just set that back there for good measure. And so if you've seen any of my videos in the past where I get batteries, what do we like to do when we get new batteries? That's right. We like to check them to make sure that they're balanced and good, or at least close. So that's going to bring me to my first pointer, which is this capacity meter. This one goes all the way up to 8S, and you can basically check your cells with it. So what we do is it's powered by the battery itself and the juice in it. So this can be put in a backpack and taken with you anywhere to keep an eye on your battery health, basically. So we'll start with this first one here, and all you have to do is plug the balance lead in. We'll stand the battery up on end here, and you're getting a pretty decent look at that. Let's make sure that we get this right. I'll stand the battery up on end here so that you can get a good look at this, holding the battery checker, and then we will come in with our pointer and we can check each cell. So it's telling me that it's a 2S. It's telling me the total percentage is 46%. Cell number 1 has 3.8 volts in it, 3.83. Cell number 2 is 3.84. and then it goes back. Now we can go through mode. Total is 7.6. The cell with the most voltage is the second cell at 3.84. First cell has the minimum voltage with a deviation of 0.01, and that's pretty good. I'm not upset about that at all. Let's try the second battery. Take the other battery here, plug it in, and we've got a total of 45% charge as it was shipped to me. And we'll just go through the modes. 3.84, 3.83, 0.009 is the deviation across the cells. That's, you can't get any better than that. So that's good. I'm real happy with that. So cell 1, 3.83, cell 2, 3.84. Oh, sorry. So, cool. I'm happy with those. So again, if you don't have one of these, you should get yourself one, because knowing your voltage and knowing that your batteries are good when you get them, it's worth it. So now let's take the body off of the 1966. Oh, I forgot with the light kit, this thing has to go this direction. And so now the hope is that these batteries fit this perfectly. Golly, I would say I would say that's the fit. Look at that. Get to leave the foam block in. The strap fits perfectly with no overhang. It's got the slot back here for the cord. So that's awesome. And then you can just take your cable and plug it in wherever you need that to get plugged in at. That being said, the Deans, and give me just a minute. These came in a while ago, and it was a 12-pack of XT60. I've got some other things floating around in here, but this is my connector bin. But I got a 12-pack of XT60 connectors, male and female. And so we will go over to the soldering station at some point. I won't do it in this video. This isn't a soldering video. This is the best RC pointers, hands down. That's what this video is. So yeah, we'll cut this Deans off. We'll apply a female XT60, and then these new batteries will be perfect. And you can just grab your connector, like I said, and plug it in, and you are ready to drive. So I'm super happy with that. Those are an absolute perfect fit. Couldn't be happier. So that bodes well. Super thrilled about that. Now, moving on to my next pointer is, after you run your trucks, I think you should, it's good practice to clean your trucks when you're done, or at least wipe them down. If you've been out in the mud and stuff, you should really hose them down. If the weather permits, or if you have a place to do that, you should wash your trucks off and just help kind of maintain them. So if I were out running the fleet side today, I would take my rag and I would kind of wipe the truck down. And this is just another pointer. Again, these aren't pro tips. These are just pointers that I think are worth mentioning. So yeah, wipe your trucks down when you're done. I think it's a good idea. Just take care of them. It's an investment. You know what I mean? There's kind of 3 pointers so far, because we want to wipe our trucks down, and we want to use our battery checker to make sure that our batteries are good. And if we don't have a battery checker, we want to look at getting one. So there's a few pointers to start with. Now let's say we're dealing with something smaller. It's a even tinier truck. Well, I mean, this isn't really going to get you into all the fine details that you're really trying to showcase. So that's when we come in with this guy. And this pointer, I can showcase that I've painted the hinges on the doors. I've painted the handles, and then on the hood, I've also painted the hinges and these latches, and then these little side pieces. I even painted this diamond plate here, which maybe you can't see because of the lighting, but this diamond plate right in here, I also painted that. And so this truck is cool. This hasn't gotten a run video yet. I worked on it. This was bought secondhand, and I think it was the Mind's Eye who, I think he did a video. One of his videos, he talked about tread pattern and not to get hung up on big, beefy, blocky tires. And those are a valid point. And these are the same tires that he mentioned in that video. These are off of an old FMS truck that I had. And these are those Cooper Discoveries. Just a scale tread pattern, but I think they look great on this truck. And then you can see here the Cooper. Oh, that you can't see that's too big. Some pointers are bigger than others. So Cooper Discovery, and then very, very nice tread on this little FJ. So, very cool. Very cool. So, that's going to kind of do it for this one. I know it was kind of short. We didn't do a lot of things, but these were some pointers that I haven't been doing the RC hobby for too long, but these are some pointers that I thought were worth sharing. So, get yourself a battery checker. Get yourself a shop towel, and clean your trucks off when you're done at the end of a run. Have fun with the hobby, for one, and if you're a smaller scale guy, then you probably want smaller pointers. And then, wheels, mirrors, windshield, body posts. You know, how do you want to do it? Battery checker. We've touched on that quite a bit. So, that's going to do it, guys. We're just having fun here. Pointers are the new trend. I don't like to jump on bandwagons too much, but you know, when an item just works, you got to get your hands on one. So that's going to do it, everybody. I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment. Let me know if these pointers can help you out any, or, you know, maybe you have some pointers that you want to share with everyone. So I do appreciate y'all watching. You guys take care, and we'll see you real soon.